Hi, so I'm back again and I hope your Vedic Math learning is taking place very well. In this video, we are going to learn about multiplication. And let me tell you, it's so very easy that even if you don't know your tables, you can do it within seconds. This is Supriya Das Francis. Once again, I'm with you and we are going to learn today. We'll see how series of 1 gets multiplied with number. So let's move ahead. I'm sure you must be ready with your notebook and pen and you'll come along and we'll be doing this together. So let's understand the concept, how the multiplication takes place through Vedic math. Yes. Now see, you get to see here is one example, that is 916 is multiplied by, this is the first screen. Here we see 2-digit number multiplied by 11 and the example is 86 multiplied by 11. Now in this method what do we do is we are going to strike off the first one and we'll have only one left here. Now because we strike off this one, we are going to add stars on the both side of the number before and after. So the first step is striking off 1. Second step is adding star on both sides of the number. Third number is we are going to circle it and add it together. Once you are already into practice, you don't need to draw these circles. It's only to make you understand how we are going to proceed ahead. So we will add, yes, you heard it right. We are going to add the star and 6. Since the star does not hold any value of star is 0. 6 plus 0 makes it 6. In the second step, as you can see, this number fits in blue color circle. This is 8 and 6. So 8 and 6 added together makes it 14. We are going to write 4 and 1 on our finger, that is carryover. In third, you see third circle, red circle again. Here we are left with 8 and star. So as we know, star value is 0. So 8 plus 0 is 8 and 1 carryover makes it 9. That's it. If you multiply 86 with 11, you're going to get 946. So before you proceed ahead with practice sums, let's move on to whiteboard and let's solve the sum together. And here we are. Right. So we are going to multiply, say, 57 multiplied by 11. Now, what is the first step? I hope you remember your first step. The first step is we need to strike off 1. Then we need to add star here. So let's add star here. I'm adding the star. And here also we are going to add star because we need to add 1 star. We strike off 1 number. That's why 1 star on both the sides. Now, what is the next step? Let me change the color of the pen. So our first step is going to be adding the 7 plus star. You know, value of star is 0. So 7 plus 0 is 7. And here we write 7. I'm going to erase the circle so that it does not create any confusion. The next step is we are going to add these two numbers. So 5 plus 7 makes it 12. We write 2 here. And we have 1 carryover here. And I'm going to erase the circle again because I need to draw the third one. And the third one goes around this. So 5 plus 0 is 5 and 1 is added. So 5 plus 1 makes it 6. If you multiply 57 with 11, you are going to get 627. Isn't it easy? Yes. So I will be giving you a little time to start copying these questions from the practice sums. And I want you to practice little. At this point of time, you can pause the video and you can do the sums. Practice at least 10 sums before we move ahead. I'm not waiting. I will move ahead because I know you have facility to pause the video. Now let's move ahead and see how we are going to multiply 3-digit number, any 3-digit number with 111. Again, the steps remain same. First, we'll strike off first one here. And now we are left with 2 numbers. So since we are left with 2 numbers, we are going to add 2 stars on both sides of the number. And same thing, we will be adding it. So here what we are doing, here we are multiplying 916 with 111. The first step we strike off. And second step, we put 2 stars on both sides. Third step is adding 6 plus the star and star. And as you know, value of star is 0. So 0 plus 6 makes it 6. Then we will move towards our right. So this star plus 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 makes 7. So we write 7. Then 6, this star also will leave. Then 6, 1 and 9. 9 and 1, 10 and 6, 16. We write 6 here. 1 carryover comes here. Now we are not going to add 6. We have already added. Now we'll be moving towards our right, and that is 9 and 1, 10. And we have 1 carryover on this star. So 9 and 1, 10 and 1, 11. So we write 1 here, and we move ahead and write 1 here as carryover. So now we are not taking this one in consideration. Only 9 plus star and star, that makes it 9, and star is 0. So 9 plus 1 makes it 10, and 10 and 9 and 1 carryover makes it 10, and we write 10 here. So if you multiply 916 with 111, you're going to get answer as 101676. Okay, I'm sure at least 60% of this sum you must have understood very clearly. The 40% which you did not understand, for that we are going back again to white screen, and we'll be solving the sum together. Now, I'm not going to erase this because I know you can relate with it. So here I'm going to write another sum where I'm going to multiply 478 multiplied by 111. So now what we are going to do, we are going to follow the step. As we know, what is the step? The step is, first we need to strike off. First, we need to strike off this one. We strike off. The second step is we have 2 numbers left with. So we will be having 2 stars on both sides of the number. So here we are. We have 2 stars on the both sides of the number. And these stars holds no value. The value of these stars is 0. That we have to keep in mind always. And the next step would be, let me just complete drawing star. I know it's taking a little time, but yes. Right. All right, I'll just try drawing straight lines so that our steps are correct. Now I'll change the color of the ink, and here we are. 8 plus 0 gives us 8. Now 8 plus this star is 0 and 7 makes it 15. So what we are going to write, we'll write 5 and 1 carry over here. Now we'll not take this star also. Now 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 and 1 makes it 20, and we'll write 0 here. And we have 2 carry over here. Now we are going to strike this one off because we have already used it, and we will not use 8 and these stars. These we are not going to use. So what is the next thing we'll be using is, we'll be using 7, 4 and 2. 7 and 4, 11. 11 and 2 makes it 13. So we'll write 3. And now we'll write 1 carry over here. We have already used this 2. Now we are not using 7 also. So we have 4 and these 2 stars and 1, 5. So 4 and 1, 5. And this is your answer. So if you multiply 478 with 111, you are going to get answer as 53,058. This is your answer going to be. Now let's move ahead again. We'll move back and see. You have some practice sums here where you can pause and practice at least 10 sums at a stretch. Mark your time. Then you'll understand how long it's taking for you to solve 10 sums and whether you're getting accurate answer or not. But I'll be moving ahead because I have to clear the concept of four ones. How the 4 ones work. Same method. We are going to multiply here 2,864. We are going to multiply 2,864 with 1111. That is 1,111. Same how we did in case of 11 and 111. The step remains same. What we are going to do is we are going to strike off first one. Then we are left with 3 1s. So on both sides of the number, we are going to add 3 stars, and these stars does not hold any value. So first step is 4 plus these 3 stars gives us 4. Then 6 plus 4 and these 2 stars gives us 10. So we write 0 and 1 carry over. Then 8, 6 and 4. That makes it 18, and 1 carry over makes it 19. Again 1 carry over. Now 6 plus 8 plus 2 is 10 and 6, 16. 16 and 4. 16 and 4 is 20. 20 and 1 is 21. So we'll write 1 and 2 carry over. This time we are going to leave 4 also. And we will add 6, 8, 2 and start. So 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 16. 16 and 2 carry over makes it 18. 8, 1 carry over. We will leave X also, 6 also. we have 8 and 2, 10. 10 and 1 carryover makes it 11. So we write 1. Now we leave 8 also. 2 and these 3 stars makes it 2 and 1 carryover makes it 3. So if you multiply 2,864 with 1,111, you are going to get 3,18,000. No, it's 31,81,904. I'm sure 75% of the concept is already clear in your mind. To make 25% further clear the concept, we will move back to white screen. So let's move back to whiteboard, and here we are. Now, as you know that these two sums we have already done. I'm not going to erase it, but I will write here. I'm going to write 8523 multiplied by 1111 and yes. Now same step, what we are going to do, we are going to strike off the first one. Then again star, and here we have star. 3 stars we are going to make because we are left with 3-digit number. Here also we are going to use 3 stars. And I'm sure by now you know what all number to add. So we'll be adding very soon. If you can do faster than me, please go ahead and do it. Don't wait for me. I'm sure that few students of mine must have already understood what has to be done. I'll just change the color. Yes. Now see, we are going to add this. So when we add this, we get 3. Very simple. Now I'm going to erase this line so that we are further clear. Now we are going to add through 3 and double star. So 2 and 3 makes it 5. We'll write 5 here. And then again, let's erase this line. So now we are going to add these 4. This is 5 plus 3, 8 and 2, 10. We will write 0 and 1 carryover on top of 8. And we'll erase this line. This next step, it's going to be all 4-digit number. This is 3 plus 2, 5, 5, 10 and 18. 18 and 1, 19. I'll write 9 here. This one gets carried over here. This one is already used and we'll not be using 3 anymore. So what we are going to do is we are going to erase this line and let's see what we are supposed to add. The numbers which we are going to add is this. So 8 plus 2 makes it 10, 10, 5, 15 and 16, 16. Then we'll write 6 here. We'll write 1 on this star and we'll strike off this one because we have already used it. We have used 2 also. So let's strike it off and we are going to erase this line because we need to draw a new line. Yes, it's a bit tedious, but then, you know, to understand the concept initially it's required. Now what we are going to add? We are going to add 8 and 5. 8 and 5 makes it 13 and 1, 14. So 14 we are going to write 4 and we are going to write 1 carryover. We'll strike this off. We'll strike even 5. Now we are left with only 8 and these 3 stars and 1. So 8 and 1 makes it 9. So if you multiply 8,523 with 1111, 4 set of 1, you are going to get answer as 9469053. I'm sure that by now you must have understood the concept and you have started practicing as well. So let's go back to the main screen and see what sums are there. What can we practice? The only request, the only step I want you to take is please pause the video here and then solve the problem, because without pausing, if you solve it, you will not understand your accuracy. So please time your work. Before you start practicing, write down the time on the sheet of paper and then start practicing and then check how fast can you solve it, how accurate your answers are. I'm sure you'll find that you are improving with the time. Thank you so much, children. We'll meet again. Happy learning and keep practicing. Don't forget to practice. Practice is the only tip anyone can give you. Thank you so much. Take